Dear listener,
In a world where fairways meet the airwaves, where birdies and banker collide, welcome to the show that takes you beyond the clubhouse and onto the green. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to step onto the lush greens and dive into the world of divots, drives, and delightful banter. It's time to join the magician for another exhilarating episode of Balls and Tees.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another hot, sizzling show. It's the one and only magician, Tony Tone. That's who I am. We're out here at Encore in Pretoria East. And listen, man, if you're around the corner, please pop in because we want to talk to you about golf. Now, this is our third episode out here, and you're probably asking yourself, what is it that these guys are doing at a Champagne Lounge? So the idea is simple, guys. This is where golf meets social life, and this is where you get to understand a bit more about golf because if we are to be honest, back in the days, we didn't have access to this glorious spot. So we're bringing it to you, and we want to have a conversation with you. Now, today I've got one of my fellow golfers here. I believe he's a golfer, but he hasn't told me he's a golfer. I know he's a music head. This guy makes beats like crazy, and his production is on point. Mark, welcome to the show, my brother. And thank you for honoring this time, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
All right, Mark, if you can just give us a little bit of background about yourself to say what is it that you do, because I personally know that I've not seen you on the golf course. So what is it that you do that marries with golf?
I do production in all aspects, visuals, music too. It's the love for music that keeps me there.
All right.
Yeah, I love music. So how I got introduced to golf, you know, when you are behind the camera, you turn to observe. You know, you get to see the world from a visual perspective. You're not part of a memory, you're just a memory holder.
Yeah.
So it was when I got the opportunity to shoot golf. First I was like, they're shooting golf. I'm gonna get a pay here. I'm gonna get you money here.
Yeah.
These people are going to give me money. Yeah,
All
I
right,
got the money.
That's interesting.
But now, when I go to the 19th hole, and this is where I excel. That's when I began to understand that it's more than just hitting the balls. And then later on, I realized that spending so much time with somebody that you don't know.
Yeah.
But when you begin to know that person, you begin to realize that no, this is the person I've always wanted to meet.
Yeah.
Because they are where I am going, what I'm actually looking forward to achieving.
100%.
That person is doing that, is living that life. And that's when I said, okay, let me see what I can do with this.
All right. That's quite interesting that you're speaking about the 19th hole because today's show, Sunday show, is basically called the 19th Hole Chronicles. And a lot of people get confused to say, okay, on a golf course, generally there's 18 holes, right? But what is it? What is this 19th hole that everyone keeps talking about? Everyone keeps getting hyped up when we're talking about the 19th hole. So if you can just clarify for the audience to say, okay, what exactly is the 19th hole and what really happens there?
The 19th hole, that's the social part of golf. That's where we chill and relax and forget about the shanks.
Okay.
And how you miss the par. And we just we continue with our aiming juice, but this time on a relaxed tip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's mostly about networking. Yeah, we network a lot, we get along, we get to know each other very well, and the good thing about golfers is that they are very friendly. And they are out there to help each other.
Okay.
You know, we are a group of people that hold each other by the hand I don't know if it's okay if I can sing this song.
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead, my brother.
Until the more we grow together, together, you know, and we grow together.
All right. I mean, what you just said is basically a summary of what actually happens in the 19th hole. Because for me personally, for someone who's been playing golf for over 22 years, it actually is an eye-opener for me to actually sit with different people from different backgrounds. Some are into business, some are executives, some are just starting off in the work environment, and just to get different perspectives of how people view the world. For me, that's what I basically do when I'm at the 19th hole, right? Because in all essence, South Africa is a very beautiful country, very colorful, and because of the complexity of all of us wanting to achieve something and to get somewhere in life, it's very difficult to engage with certain people, especially in the corporate environment where you want to set up a meeting with someone, but you don't really have the time. But when you get on the golf course, you meet the very same individual, but in a much more subtle environment.
18 holes to engage with that person. Imagine having that person on the on your 4-ball.
100%.
You set up a meeting tomorrow with the person, only to find out that you get to meet during that time.
100%. And I mean, it's 4.5 hours that you will basically be having with this individual, right? You get to understand how they think, how they behave, and they also have to do the same, because if you're going to discuss business with someone, you need to understand that dynamics to say, okay, this is how this individual thinks, and this is how this individual views me, in order for them to trust you with whatever business deal that you're trying to secure with them.
And one thing I love about golf that speaks volumes to me is, you know, when you play with someone, there's this thing I value. What I'm talking about, it's honesty. That's how I relate to people. I relate to people based on their level of honesty. Because people are honest to some extent.
Yeah, that's true.
And when I came to this sport to realize that, wait, this is where you can actually see how a person is honest to themselves. It's the scorecard level.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And talking about the scorecard and honesty, I was actually having a chat with someone the other day to say, every time I play, whether I play with people or I play with myself, I don't see the need for me to actually cheat, because it's going to catch up with me, right? If you cheat in golf, your handicap will drop, will continue to drop, and you will be exposed at some point in time. Right? So I think honesty is one of the key things that I personally have learned from the sport, and you're reiterating the very same thing that I've been preaching throughout the years, to say, be honest with yourself. And how do you expect people to take you serious if you personally do not take yourself serious?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mark, whilst you're here, I've set up a quick quiz about the sport, right?
Okay.
I need a timer for this one. I think I'm just gonna pop out my phone to ask you these questions, right? And I believe,
you know, it can get embarrassing.
No.
That's why you can be dishonest.
Don't worry. I'm not trying to embarrass you in any sense. I'm just trying to see how much of golf you know. All right? So I'm going to set the timer to 30 seconds. And I'm going to ask you, right, a series of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions, right? If you can answer these questions in 30 seconds, then I would say you're ready.
So I can say next question.
Right? So I'm going to start now, right?
Because if you're going to ask me what's a boogie.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You can explain it in any way that you understand it, right? So I'm going to start the timer now. Are you ready for this?
Before we get started, I only started playing golf 3 days ago.
Okay, that's cool. That's the first step. That's the first step. But apart from playing, obviously you've watched golf on TV or you've engaged with other golfers.
Yes.
The questions that I'm going to ask are not complex. They're very easy because I do understand that you haven't been fully exposed to the sport like someone who's playing, right? Can I proceed?
Let's see, shall we?
All right. So I'm going to start. What is a bogey?
Next question.
All right. What is an albatross?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay. Let me go to question number 3. What term do we use to describe a T-shirt that could not pass the ladies' tee?
Isn't that a shank?
Oh my God.
A slow shank?
A slow shank, lamb shank before we know it. All right. And then moving on to question number 4. 30 seconds is gone. It's funny. But let's proceed. Let's proceed with the question. Right?
Interesting.
Question number 4 is can you name any RSA professional golfers who've played in the PGA?
RSA?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, why don't... I'm too nervous.
All right, okay. Now I'm going to ask you...
Oh my goodness, someone's going to be mad at me.
Another question here. Up to how many clubs are allowed to carry in a golf bag?
I started doing this thing 3 days ago. So, next question, please. 10.
Oh, no. Okay, let's move on to the next one. What are spikes? In golf, what are spikes?
The only spikes I know about cars. Man, I'm doing bad at this thing.
Yeah. You're getting terrible, my brother. Let's go on to the next question. How many holes are in a round of golf?
Come on, 18.
18, 100%. And what does the abbreviation OB stands for?
OB?
Yeah.
Over bounds.
Yeah, almost there. Out of bounds. All right. And then what club is commonly used off the tee box?
Off the tee box?
Yeah.
This is a tribal.
Yeah, 100%. All right. And then the last question is what is the name of the professional golf tour in South Africa?
PGA.
The Sunshine Tour.
Sunshine Tour.
Sunshine Tour.
PGA, the Sunshine Tour.
PGA is American, right? So Mark, you got the driver. I'll give you out of bounds, and then I'll give you the number of holes in a round of golf, which is 18, right? Out of 10. So let's go back to the questions, right? What is a bogey? Number 1, a bogey is basically going one shot over the par in a particular hole. So if it's a par 4, when you hit a 5, it's a bogey. So you're basically losing points, right? And then an albatross is hitting 2 shots less than what you're supposed to hit on a particular hole.
So that's a win.
That's a win for you. You're getting a lot of points, all right? And then number 3, what term do we use to describe a tee shot that did not pass the ladies' tee? That's a mulligan.
Mulligan.
That's a mulligan.
Mulligan.
100%. And then RSA professional golfers who've played on the PGA Tour, you're looking at any else, Charles Schwartzel, Lou Oosthuizen, Retief Goosen, they've all been there, right? How many clubs are you allowed to carry in a golf bag? 14. Maximum of 14 clubs. Okay? And then I hope you will remember this.
Because I remember I counted, I found 10.
You found 10. All right? And then now let's talk about spikes. Spikes are golf shoes, right? It's like running shoes, spikes, right? And then okay, this one you got 100%. It's basically like I'm a cox for golf. So yeah, that's what's up. Those are the quiz, and then I hope you will develop a lot of passion and love for the sport.
Yeah. And
I just want to ask you, Mark, for those who were not brave to take that leap of faith like yourself, what would you share with them?
Well, I could tell you one thing. It's true, it's expensive, but it's worth it. There's much more. It's if you really had to think about it, the best things in life are expensive. Because this is best. There's so much more value to it than what you pay. That's what I can say. Yeah.
No. I really appreciate that, Mark. And then, thank you once again for honoring us and being a part of the show. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go for a quick 5-minute break. And then when we come back, we have our second guest, which is DJ Sulex out here at Encore. And he's not a golfer. He's into music as well, production, DJ. And he'll be joining us. He'll be giving us his view of golf as a whole. All right. So thank you, stay tuned, and then we're coming back in the next 5 minutes.
The Magician. Are you ready to elevate your brand with captivating content? Look no further than All Black Studios, your go-to destination for professional content creation. Picture this, a dedicated team of experienced professionals armed with state-of-the-art equipment ready to bring your vision to life. From hybrid live streaming to videography, photography, drone aerial coverage, post-production editing, social media management, and motion graphics, we've got you covered. Imagine the impact of your events with our comprehensive event production solutions. Hybrid live streaming ensures you reach both in-person and virtual audiences seamlessly. But we're not just about capturing the moment, we perfect it. Our post-production and editing services guarantee a polished and professional final product that leaves a lasting impression. And that's not all. All Black Studios also offers social media management to boost your online presence and motion graphics to add that extra flair to your videos. It's time to take your content to new heights. Choose All Black Studios, where innovation meets imagination. Visit us at allblackstudios.africa. All Black Studios. Your vision, our expertise.
Invisible Ink Consulting, your gateway to financial success. We specialize in providing the best solutions to manage your finance and accounting, ensuring a better life for you and your business. Our expert team offers top-notch accounting and tax consulting services tailored to various industries, including but not limited to engineering, medical practitioners, in construction, non-profits, events management, attorneys and financial services. Experience the power of our best analytics, backed by a commitment to our clients and a high level of knowledge. At Invisible Ink Consulting, we strive to deliver the best service you can get, making your financial journey seamless and rewarding. Choose Invisible Ink Consulting for a brighter financial future. Your success, our priority. Please visit us at www.invisibleinc.co.za to reach us. www.invisibleinc.co.za.
Are you ready? It's
The Magician. The Magician.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on our show today. As I said, this is our third episode out here at Encore, Champagne Lounge, Pretoria East. If you're around the corner, please come through. Let's talk about golf. Let's educate you if you're interested in the sport. And then if you're already playing, tell us what your experience has been since you joined up till date. Ladies and gentlemen, as I promised you, I am joined here today by DJ Sulex. DJ Sulex, how you doing?
How you doing, bro?
All good, my brother. Thank you once again for joining me today. And I believe after I speak to you today, you would have fallen in love with the sport.
Okay. I believe so.
Yeah, 100%. So, DJ Sulex, I don't think I've done justice in terms of introducing who you are. May you please reintroduce yourself to the audience to tell them exactly who DJ Sulex is, what you do, and then before we start engaging about golf.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm by the name DJ Sulex. I run Old School Sunday at Encore, mainly in Pretoria. Every Sunday, if you're looking for some good music, from soul to R&B, we're taking you back some good classic. Old School Sunday, Encore mainly.
100%.
That's where we are.
Awesome, awesome. Listen, Sulex, we're out here at Encore, right? This is your space, the music space, the entertainment space,
Definitely.
right? And then we come in here with golf. We want to teach you and everybody else about golf, right? So I don't know how much exposure you have with regards to golf. Whether you've been on the golf course, whether you've been on a driving range, or you just watch it from a distance in terms of television, right?
Yeah.
Now, I just want to understand, like from your side, what's the first thing that comes to mind when someone mentions golf?
Truly speaking, when I see golf, I kind of look at it as like a rich man game.
Yeah.
You know? Something that does with, like, let me say, matured minds. You know?
All right.
That's the way I see it, like,
Yeah.
because mostly you can't see just anyhow people going to play golf. Yeah, so basically when you see golf, you kind of have that respect.
Yeah.
For those you see on the pitch.
Oh, so it's more about how it has been portrayed from within to the external.
Yeah.
Tell me, have you ever engaged with any golfer throughout your life? Or do you have friends who play golf?
I can say I do have one, which has been telling me, like, hey, I need to bring you on the pitch.
Yeah.
So definitely I'm looking towards that. Yeah, I'm looking towards that.
All right, 100%. Now, here's the thing, and this is a very controversial question that people have been having to say, okay, golf, it's a very subtle sport. What is Balls and Tees doing at a champagne lounge, right? Which is Encore in this instance. Yeah. And what is this 19th hole Chronicles that they're talking about, right? So you've got a friend who's played golf. Well, he's playing golf, and he's been trying to reel you in. Tell me, with regards to your friend, has there been a point in time where he says to you, Sulex, come join us after a round of golf? Or do you only meet off the golf course?
Yeah, no, normally we meet off the golf court, is it court, right? Though he's been telling me, like, you know what, we need to find a time on Sundays. Like, I really want you to
get into the
know
sport.
about this sport.
Yeah. All right.
So definitely I'm looking into it.
And for you personally, I mean, music is at your heart, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But from a sports point of view, what has been restricting you or stopping you from playing golf?
I could say probably I haven't really
given it time.
Space. The time.
Yeah.
Because I can't say maybe the time is not there for me. If you really have passion in something, definitely have to create that time.
100%.
So I think I really have to create the time.
All right. No. So I'm going to give you a task, DJ Sulex, to say, okay, today is the 2nd of June. It's very cold. Golf courses are extremely cold. I don't want to lie to you, right? Golf courses are extremely cold, whether in the morning or the afternoon. It gets very cold because there's a lot of trees, there's grass, there's water, right? So let's come to an agreement to say, okay, June, July, August. In August, it's a bit more subtle. August, September. Try it out with your friend. Yeah. And after you've tried it out, I want to have a conversation again with you to say, okay, what do you think about the sport and what do you think about people who play the sport? Because right now you're like, hey, it looks like a rich man's sport. People who've got a sound mind actually are the ones playing the sport. So I'd like you to exercise that and say, okay, August, September, you just can be on the driving range or you can just go with him when he plays around the court, right? And then after that, I want to engage with you to find out what your thoughts are regarding the sport. How do it make you feel? Obviously, trying something new can be quite uncomfortable, right? I mean, if you were to say to me, dude, get behind the decks, I'll be lost. I'll be lost.
And I'm going to jump to that.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But I mean, it's very interesting to engage with someone who hasn't played the sport and just to get an understanding or an idea of how people view it, right? And it's very different from the environment that you're from. You're in music. But I've seen some of the biggest media personalities in South Africa. Just to name one, like Tiwo Touch. He's a proper golfer, right? He's loud off the golf course, but when he gets on the golf course, he's a very quiet individual, very reserved. So hence why I'm saying, okay, let's try the exercise. August, September, try it, come back, let's have a chat, let's see if it's something that works for you. And then whilst you're on the course, just try to listen to what the other guys are talking about. Okay. And then you can tell me if it's totally different from what the guys in the music space discuss.
But yeah, I think it's definitely going to be interesting. You know, I really love to. Because, you know, when you talk of golf and being at the course, the environment is quiet. You tend to interact. You relate. I think it's more of networking as well.
100%. There's a lot of business that happens on the golf course, where I was actually explaining to my guest earlier, Mark, to say, you know, it's very funny how business works, right? So business is like a relationship, right? You need to establish the trust aspect of things before you can actually seal the deal. Now, if for instance you're going to say you want to approach or get into a meeting with a CEO of a particular company, it's going to take you a very long time to get into their space because people will say, no, he's busy. But now, if you're going to struggle to break and get a meeting with this particular individual, and you find them on a golf course, that 4.5 hours would be more than enough for you to actually close on what you're doing. Because remember, when you're playing golf, there's certain values that business people will look into. Whether even people who are not into business, I mean, your honesty. Honesty is very important in the business aspect. So is it in golf, right? Your dedication, right? Punctuality. I mean, if you want to close a business deal and you get to a meeting, you need to be punctual. You need to be there on time. Now, these guys, they would look at your behavior to say, okay, this man is on time, right? This man is well presented. This man is well spoken. He articulates himself properly, even when things are not going his way. By the end of the 4 hours, my brother, you're in.
You're definitely going to achieve.
100%. So, I mean, I understand there's different approaches that people take, but that's what has worked for me personally when it comes to the sport itself. And I believe, as you said, networking, it's one of the key tools to actually grow your career or your business as well as a DJ.
Definitely.
100%. Yeah. So the task is out there.
Okay.
August, September. Try it. See if it works. See if it doesn't work. Let's see what's happening.
Not a problem.
All right.
And definitely, I'll still this same podcast. I'll tell you my experience. Comes August.
My man.
Thanks so much.
My man.
I appreciate it.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again. This is DJ Sulex. Catch him at Encore Man Lane. He does old school Sundays, old school R&B, and I can tell you, it's a jam. It's a jam when he's behind the decks. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today, and thank you once again for tuning in. Looking forward to having a chat with you on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And you know our shows are always sizzling hot. So thank you, and then I'll catch you on Wednesday. DJ Sulex, thank you so much, my brother. Have a great one.
Thanks.
All right. We're good. All right.
I hope it was a good one.
The mic there, my brother.
Yeah.